everyone, welcome to your tutorial on how to create your beautiful Japanese diamond earrings. So these take two different sizes of jump rings. They take a 5.5 inner diameter on a 1mm wire and a 3mm inner diameter on a 1mm wire. I've just adorned them with these beautiful Swarovski crystals on wrapped head pins and then just attached them with just some small 2.75mm jump rings, but that's optional for you. So to get started, what we need to do is we need to add on 12 of our small jump rings onto one large jump ring. Now this weave is called Japanese 12 and 2. So wherever you put one large jump ring, we're always going to place another large jump ring. So I've got another large jump ring here, and I'm going to go through all 12 of these small jump rings. Now, if this is a little bit tricky for you, you can put sort of like 8 on there and then just add the last 4 open and then just add them in afterwards. But what I like to do is take hold of a couple of your jump rings, and then I like to flip my original large ring horizontal and then just feed them on. Now what we want to make sure is that we don't cross over these two jump rings. They've got to sit on top of each other. So if they cross over, or Mobius as we call it, then it will tighten up the inside too much. Just make sure that they're sitting nice and central. So this is going to be the centre of our Japanese diamond. But to start with, we're going to make a flower. So we're going to make a 6-petal flower. So it will become very obvious as you're going where those 6 petals are going to go. So I'm going to take my first open large jump ring and I'm going to add on 4 closed jump rings. And what I'm going to do is just choose 2 jump rings from that centre circle and attach this new large jump ring to 2 small ones from that centre circle. And we're going to close that one up. Now, as we said, remember it's 12 in 2, so wherever we put one large jump ring, we're going to place another one. So I'm going to go through all 4 of those loose rings and through the 2 which are attached in the middle and close. So now if I place 2 to one side and 2 to the other, what we've got is we've got our first petal in place. Okay, so you can see our first petal is in place. I'm now going to take another open jump ring and I'm going to attach it to the next 2 small jump rings on the centre, and I'm going to attach it to the 2 which are closest from the petal before. So we put 4 on, so I've taken 2 to the left, 2 to the right. I'm right-handed, so I'm going around in a clockwise direction. So I've just placed on this large jump ring from 2 from the middle, 2 from the outside, and I'm going to place on 2 more closed jump rings and close that one up. And like we said before, wherever we put one large jump ring, we're going to place another one. So I'm just going to double that one up. So I've just gone through all 6 and close. So I've now got my second petal in place, and I'm going to repeat again. So 2 from the centre, the 2 loose ones that we've just added from the previous petal, and before I close, 2 more closed jump rings, and then doubling that one up. So now I've got half my flower in place, and I take my next open jump ring, so you can see the 3 petals that are there. I take the 2 from the centre, the 2 loose ones that we've just added from the previous petal, and 2 closed loose small jump rings, and close, and doubling it up again, making sure you go through all 6 and that you're not crossing those large jump rings over. So you can see now we have 4 petals on our flower. So we're nearly at the end of making our lovely flower. So what you can do is you can put your 2 closed small jump rings on before you start if you feel confident, and then go from the next 2 on the centre and then the 2 from the previous petal, and just move them around and close, and then doubling that one up. Now don't forget, with all chain mail, I'm doing this flat on the board so you can see it, but it may be easier for you to pick it up, so don't be afraid to pick up your chain mail and move it around so you're not trying to contort your body. So my last petal, you can see we've got our last petal that's going to go here, and we've got all 6 of our small jump rings already in place, so we don't have to add anything to this large jump ring. We're just going to connect all 6 of our jump rings in place and close, and then we're just going to double that one up. So go through all 6 again, doubling up and close. So now we have our beautiful Japanese flower. So you can see that makes that gorgeous flower shape. You can leave it at this if you want, but if you want to turn it into a diamond, what we need to do is we need to add 2 small jump rings to one of your large pairs at the top. And just put that one in. So 2 to the jump ring at the top, and then just choose the one next to it, and we're going to add in another 2 onto the big pair that's next to it. So just going and picking up both of them, make sure both of them go on to, oops, a daisy. Let me just open that a little bit wider. Make sure that they go onto both of the large jump rings and close. And now to make our point at the top, so they're the 4 that we've just added, I'm going to take a large jump ring and I'm just going to pick up all 4 of those and close. And again, we need to double that one up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly the same on the pair opposite. So just taking some small jump rings, opening them up, I'm going to go and make sure that it is the pair that's opposite. We want them to be perfect points. So I'm just going to place the 2 on the opposite one there, and 2 on the opposite one here. And then again, taking the 2 large jump rings, we're just going to pick up all 4 of those to finish off our Japanese diamond. So there's one, and there's the second one. And there you have your beautiful Japanese diamond. You can hang it this way, or you could have it this way if you wanted it as part of a bracelet. I hope you enjoyed watching this short tutorial, and I'd love to see what you make. If you do place them on social media, don't forget to tag me in them so I can see your beautiful Japanese diamonds. Thanks for watching.